This will be the first time in the history of the playoffs that all the playoffs will be seen at night during prime time. Of course, some of the day, but the night games will be in prime time. 5-1 National League leading. Here's Cesar Cedeno. Tanana to the stretch. Griffey at first. 2 outs inside.
Well, we told you earlier that Frank Tanana is one of the harder throwers in the American League.
Bob Boone on deck.
He on our jugs machine. We've got him around 95 miles an hour. That's his fastball.
Griffey at first with 2 outs. The pitch to Cedeno is a strike. Gum-chewing Frank Tanana. More players getting away from the tobacco and more gum chewers now. What did you chew, Bob?
I chew tobacco, but there's less players getting sick now, too.
The eye for a ball to Cedeno.
No, I chewed tobacco. I got hit in the throat a couple of times with foul balls and actually really did swallow it. And I kind of got away from it after that.
Bottom of the 8th, 5-1 National League. The 2-ball, 1-strike pitch to Cesar Cedeno. Griffey at first. Outside for a ball. Let's see, looking ahead in the 9th inning, if Darrell Johnson does go to the bench and play Chambliss and Otis. If he does, everyone will have been in the game, excluding 5 of the American League pitchers. National League to take it a step farther even. They have won 23 of the last 29 All-Star games, just completely dominating the All-Star Classic. And it didn't start out that way. American League won 12 of the first 16. Last time the American League won a ball game, 1971.
I know they've been few and in between, Warner, because the National League has really dominated, as you said. And again, I go back to what I said before. They jumped off to a 2-run lead in the first inning. As you look at it right there, the National League 27 wins, and the American League 18 with 1 tie.
3-2 to Cedeno with Griffey at first and 2 outs. There goes Griffey. Good shot to left field. Back goes Yastrzemski near the fence, and that's out of here. Home run by Cesar Cedeno.
About the 5. Oh, yeah, perfect. The 5 batting titles, but he worked real hard on his defense. He's trying to work real hard in our air conditioning.
Fan appreciation day.
Fans for fans. So 5 2/3 scoreless innings, the longest a team has gone ever in an All-Star game. And we talked about at the very top, 245, the collective batting average through the years. Right now, the collective average in this game is 139. The teams are 5 for 36. So it's become a spectacle for the pitchers, especially in recent years. Yeah.
Right.
With the occasional aberration like last year, as Biggio lifts one down the line, deep left field, and it is gone. Craig Biggio, with Felipe Alou saluting him, gets the National League's first hit. And as was the case in '61 when Killebrew got the American League's first hit with a home run today, Biggio with a home.
We'll get into the matchups. The big one, Cardinals and Cubs, Angels, Astros. But here's Bregman facing Stripling. And the reason why we say there's consternation in the dugout, and I know that was the word right on the tip of your tongue.
It actually was.
These guys are so freaked out about a tie game that they're told by Major League Baseball to hold a pitcher back. But if you're A.J. Hinch and you're Dave Roberts, you've got other teams' players in your care, and you want to make sure you return them healthy and not worn out.
Right.
And so it becomes a little tricky and dicey. Bregman 2-2. So by my count, the AL has Trevor Bauer left, Garrett Cole, and his manager is here, and AJ Hinch, Craig Kimbrell, and Jay Happ. Here's Bregman into left center field. Back at the wall and gone. Forget the tie. It's 6-5. That is the 8th home run of this game. The most all time, and Alex Bregman has untied it.
I know Bregman through his manager.
Here's Springer into right center field at the wall. That is gone. 7-5 AL. And a couple of Houston Astros go back-to-back in the 10th.
Well, you know AJ's got to be thrilled. Those are his boys that he's been